I'm here today as chairman of You Don't Speak for Me, a coalition of Americans of Hispanic descent who believe that this nation must enforce its immigration laws in order to protect the security and interest of all citizens. You Don't Speak for Me is here today joining with Choose Black America because the President of the United States and the leaders of the United States Senate refuse to listen to the voices of the American people. The American people of every conceivable racial, religious, and ethnic background have made it very clear that they oppose granting amnesty to millions of illegal aliens. They are loudly and adamantly saying no to the Bush-Kennedy-McCain illegal alien amnesty bill because Americans have a strong sense of right and wrong, and they know in their hearts that rewarding people who have broken their laws, who have cut in front of others, who have stolen jobs and opportunities from law-abiding, hard-working people is just wrong. They are saying no because they understand that granting amnesty to millions of illegal aliens will bankrupt this nation and destroy the backbone of our society.
The issue is it's illegal to go into other people's country without their permission. This so-called comprehensive immigration reform bill, it is not comprehensive because it's totally left out American citizens, poor American citizens, working class American citizens, but particularly us black American citizens. When you look at the press and the news today, all you see are white people discussing back and forth over our heads. And the U.S. Congressional Black Caucus sits at the side and watch and cheer it on. Jesse Jackson and the Black Caucus has said that their illegal movement crossing our border into this country is simply the extension of the civil rights movement. I'm calling on black American citizens everywhere to join with us, to join with us to get this country to choose, to make a decision. Are you going to give civil rights, citizenship, the bounties of America to citizens from foreign countries, no matter where they're from? Korea, China, Europe? Are you going to give our bounties to these people who are illegally here? Or are you going to choose black America?
President Bush has lied to me and has lied to all loyal citizens who have entrusted him with protecting this nation. His overriding responsibility as a president. His behavior differs little from any third world politician with no regard for the people whom they represent. As an idealistic new citizen, I am demoralized beyond words as I watch my new country deteriorating into what I thought I had left behind forever in Mexico. However, in spite of the shameless actions of our government leaders, who seem bent on the destruction of this nation, in God I still trust.
When we ask the question, where are the black people? Here we are. Okay, for everybody in America, black America is here. We are here telling you what is being said down on Main Street in all the communities across the country. So, with that said, I want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, the whole issue of education. Our communities are being overrun with illegals, okay? The classrooms, the playgrounds are no longer. They've had to put out these buildings, these really cheap structures to house all of the kids that have come in from across the border. Okay? The kids don't have the standard of education that they once fought for. The little bit that we got, just the bare minimum, the education for our kids has now been taken away. Now tell me, America, is that fair? Is that fair to the black people in America? Because let's face it, primarily this is going on in the inner city. It's not going on in Ted Kennedy's neighborhood. It's not going on behind the gates of Bel Air and Beverly Hills. No, it's happening in the inner city.
and it sets a bad example to every law-abiding citizen in this country, and it is reckless irresponsibility on the part of every politician who is supporting Amnesty. It also misrepresents the belief that America adheres to the rule of law. Amnesty will, without a doubt, legitimize the rule of law as a sham. As Americans, we're not asking for much. What we want is for our immigration laws to be obeyed and respected, because the last thing Americans need is to reward those who have violated and abused our laws, our immigration laws per se, with a path to U.S. citizenship. As it is, illegal aliens in America are destroying the opportunities to survive of those Americans most directly affected, the American poor.
I was born in Mississippi. I'm 52 years old. I have never seen anything like this in America in all my life. And now to hear Trent Lott, a Southern senator from Mississippi, if you ask Trent who was cutting their grass in the 30s, who was cutting their grass in the 40s, who was picking the cotton, who made his family what they are today, and now all of a sudden America easily forgot. We fought in the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam. And this is the respect that we get. You know, this is a travesty in America. And these people say they're here for a better life. I want a better life for my children. I want to move into the White House. I would invite the president to move my family to the White House because I want a better life for my children.
I, as an American Hispanic, do not and will not support illegal immigration, for they do not speak for me. As an American Hispanic, we believe foremost, and we believe ourselves as Americans first, Hispanics second. I am very concerned about where our country is headed, ladies and gentlemen. America is dangerously close to sinking into an abyss of third world misery, akin to Mexico. We are about to lose America.